parents, today I'm going to be showing you another tool that you can use to help turn your fussy eater into a foodie. If your child at home struggles with the idea of eating their fruits and vegetables, you are not alone. The idea of eating carrots or broccoli just isn't as appealing to a preschooler as a cupcake or a piece of pizza. However, with a little encouragement and some positive reinforcement from their parents, you can turn them into a foodie. Food neophobia is the term that's used to describe one's reluctance to eat or the avoidance of new foods. And typically, this reaches its peak during the preschool years, or 2 to 5 years old. However, this can be reduced through repeated exposures to new foods in a setting with their parents, their siblings, or their peers. One way to accomplish this is through the use of a healthy eating reward chart. So this is an example of one that I use with my kids at home. And I will be including this link at the bottom in case you wanted to see. But as you can see on the left-hand side, we have the days of the week, and each column represents something that they are going to be working on. In this case, I tried a new food, I ate a rainbow plate, I ate nicely at the table, and I helped prepare the meal. You can adapt your child's chart to their needs and challenges, but ultimately the goal is to increase their comfortability with trying new foods and getting them involved in the process. At the beginning of the week, your child can choose one special reward that they are working towards. You can see that I included that at the bottom. So whether that is a new toy or a trip to the movie theater, or maybe staying up late for an extra hour, they get to decide what it is that they are working towards. And they can see it on their chart so that they're constantly reminded of what their goal is and what they're working towards. So each day, the goal is to provide your child with the opportunity to try a new food or something that they are unfamiliar with or that they just don't typically like. And a good method to follow is the 1 bite rule. So essentially, it is what it sounds like. All they have to do is try 1 bite. 1 bite seems a little bit less intimidating than eating an entire portion of, say, broccoli. But at least if they're trying it and they're gaining more exposure to it, they're more likely to become more comfortable with it. And if they get a sticker for that, then they're getting a sense of control over making their own decisions. They feel like they're being independent and they are in the driver's seat. The other 2 columns that I included again are I ate nicely at the table and I helped prepare the meal. Again, these are other ways of reducing anxiety during the mealtime process and helping the child feel as though they are in control and that they are making their decisions and becoming involved. Preschool children yearn for new ways to exhibit their independence, and involving them in the cooking process or in the mealtime process helps them develop a healthier relationship with food early on and reduces that anxiety and maybe the stress around eating full portions of foods that they're just unfamiliar with or that they don't like. So at the end of the week, you're going to count how many stickers they have in each column and how many new foods that they tried and write it at the bottom. And ultimately, you as the parent can decide whether or not they have earned their special reward. But regardless, this is a way of introducing goal setting to young children while also encouraging them and providing consistent positive reinforcement. And that's the ultimate goal. So what we want to do as parents is to remain positive, reduce any stress during the mealtime process, and just do your best, because we all know it's very difficult to get little kids to want to eat fruits and vegetables, but it can be done, and this is one way to do so. So I encourage you to try it, and if you have any questions, just contact me.